we're going to show you how I install this U-part wig. Check it out. Alright, so I have a YouTube video on how I made this U-part wig, and I also showed you how I installed the U-part wig with clips. Alright, however, I'm not going to install the wig with clips. This is my third time installing this wig, and I pretty much install it every 2 weeks because I take it out, wash my hair, and so forth, condition my hair and everything. So what I did was yesterday I showed you guys, here's the inside of the wig, and I showed you guys how I just washed and braided it. This is going to be my first time testing it out, so we're going to see how it looks together. But pretty much I've braided wigs before. I just wanted to see how it will come out with the straight wig without basically adding heat to it. Well, actually direct heat. So let me just clarify. We put it in the, you'll see if you watch the video, and we dried it for probably I think it was 10-15 minutes, and then I just air dried it. I just wanted to lock this in, and I didn't add anything to this because the hair is pretty much, it's shiny already. It's not too shiny. It's perfect. Okay, so this is what I did, and you'll see in the other videos, this is the final result of my braids. Alright, so I have this here. I do the connecting method. These are my anchor braids where the wig is going to be sewn onto. And this is my leave out. So I'm trying center part. Alright. I didn't want to leave too much hair out. It looks pretty thick right now because it's pretty much stretched out. It's not completely straight, but this part of my hair anyway has some type of heat damage, especially the front of it. When I went and got it done in last August. Yeah, so. But the new growth is obviously better. Alright, so I'm just going to braid this down so that way it's out of the way. Alright. And the way that I parted this, okay, so reason why I like U-parts as opposed to sew-ins. One, you don't have to, it's easier to just take out. A hairstyle for me is a good hairstyle when it's easy to dismantle as well. Okay, yeah, granted, it looks pretty and all that. Okay, exactly, so my hair just did all that for nothing. It looks pretty and all that, but how is it going to be when it's time to take it out? Alright, so I did that so I can have the hair out of the way. So, normally I would do this in the full mirror so I can make sure that I line everything up because I wear glasses and I cannot see that. So I have my trusty mirror and I will keep looking back and forth at my mirror. Alright, so what I have right here, excuse me, what I have right here is nylon thread, and I have a needle. Oops. And I have a needle. So I'm going to thread my needle. Now, I usually thread about an arm's length to avoid getting it tangled and stuff like that, knotted. But sometimes it doesn't even matter. It'll just get knotted. I think it's also the nylon thread too. But so put the needle through the eye of, put the thread through the eye of the needle. Just like if you know how to sew clothes, same thing. If you sew embroidery on something, it's the same thing. You're sewing something onto your hair. Alright, so like I said, last time in my YouTube video, I showed you guys how to put the U-part wig on with clips, okay, and not combs. I first tried combs. I'll tell you the story while I'm putting this on. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys. See how it's basically a U? And this is basically a U. There's also this thing called a V-part. I guess a V-part is just like this, and it's not really like a U. It's just more like a V. It's the same thing. So interchangeably, people say U-part, V-part, but yeah. All right. And we plop it on. Yes. Now this is if you're wondering, I'm going to I don't put a stocking cap under this. This is no need to put a stocking cap. But before I do that, what I'm actually going to do is be right back. So, let me get my little cover. Oh gosh, I hope I wasn't bending over. Damn. Anyway, alright, so. I'm just going to grease my scalp. This is 100% natural hair oil. It's rose hair oil. Does wonders. It has properties that are known for stimulating hair growth, helping with inflammation, adding nutrients and vitamins to your hair. Now it's very light oil, very light, so it's not hopefully going to clog up your pores, you know, but it definitely, what I would say, eliminates itching for the 2 weeks, because I have horrible, I'm going to have to go to a dermatologist or something, but I mean, I have horrible, and then I just take the oil and I'm just going to actually put more on my hair, because I want my hair to be moisturized for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, so. And I'll add some of that along the edges too, like throughout the week, not every day, because I don't want it to get on the hair. If I was actually doing a full wig that I took on and off, every day I would be putting the oil in my scalp. Every day. Like, every day. But I'm not doing that now. So you can see, I'm taking that braid and I'm just tucking it in. Now, you can also braid the braid up. Like, braid it, put it up here, and braid it and attach it. I'm not doing all that. Okay. Alright. Make sure you wipe your hands dry, because you don't want to grease up the wig. Alright. So, I want to drop that. Alright. Where do we leave off? Okay, so, let me put this on, and I'm going to line it up. Alright, so it's pretty much lined up. And you can pick and choose a side to start on. I'm going to start on the right side. Okay. Now, this is the first time I'm doing this without looking, but please look. And I'm just going to look, because I don't feel like doing this, you know what, again. Line it up. It's much easier to install when you have clips, but this is just me doing it, sewing it in. Okay. So, let me get the hair out the way. And it's a lot easier now that the hair is braided. Alright. So you want it to cover the braid. So I'm bringing it all the way down so it can cover the braid. Alright? Yeah, and the nails obviously don't make it any easier. So you just go in and out. And I'm holding it because I want it to stay there. And plus, I don't want a lot of stress on my braid, so I'm putting it through the whole braid, and I'm not pulling tight like what you normally would do in a sew-in. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't want any tension on my hair. So, oh, I forgot. Yeah, so this is why I'm doing a U-part as opposed to a sew-in. One, I can treat my hair a lot better. with the U-part, because I'm trying to do retention right now. That's my main focus. Growth, I'm happy with the growth. It'll keep growing. I just got to make sure, gotta trim my ends, gotta make sure I add moisture to my hair at all times. Just gotta make sure I maintain the health of my hair and my scalp. That was the one thing also that I thought, oh, you know, you could put some grease in your hair. Yeah, no. And everybody's hair is not the same. So one thing that I did that, oh my God, I will never, ever, ever, ever do that again. All right, just keep braiding along the, and since I'm not using a mirror right now, I could probably use this, but I'd have to get up. Anyway, gosh darn it, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, it's like I want to, I don't want any tension pulled on my hair. I've had numerous amounts. All right, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Alright, see? I done jacked it up already. Alright, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how this is going to work. Alright, I don't like that. Not the braid, it's the thread that's jacked up for me. So, I think this is as far as I'm going to go with this. Hey! Alright, so I'm back. Alright, and I am basically going to, oh gosh. Alright, I'm back. So I'm basically going to explain what happened to me. I had to take this side out again because it didn't look right, because I couldn't see what I was doing and I was just blindly doing it. And again, like I said, I have to wear this outside, so I was like, no. So we got everything to settle where they're settling, so now I can just go about my business, which this part is usually the part that I do and I don't have to look at anything. But let me make sure I don't have any here. Alright, so I'm just going to continue to sew this down. And let me close this because there's some side noise. Alright, and yeah, I have inappropriate pants on, so. Yeah, so if you're looking, you know, if you're doing this at home by yourself and you know pretty much how to sew a track in or know how to sew, I would suggest just practice. You're just sewing around that braid. You're sewing the ends of this around the braid. Okay, it's really simple. I'm just gathering the end of the wig cap. Now I customized the heck out of this, so I cut the edges off, I measured it. It's exactly fitting my head. So I know that some of the other wig, U-part wigs, they come, and yeah, this also takes time because I stop and I talk. The other U-part wigs, they come full. Yeah, but see, I'm afraid that the factory wigs aren't going to fit my head, and then there's going to be a big gap in the middle. So I basically customized this. I put it on my head, drew it out, outlined it. I originally was going to have some leave out, so do like a versatile kind of wig, but we'll leave the back out at least, just in case I wanted to put it up. But I never ended up putting it up, because I never ended up going anywhere. So there was no need to put anything up. And this thread I made a lot longer. And these, I just kind of go, it's like real big. Let me get the hair out the way. So, I just like U-parts. I'm really having fun. I cannot wait to do a kinky curly style next. So that way I can give my hair an ultimate break. And don't add any heat to it at all. Alright guys, so you can see what I'm doing back here. So this part you just basically have to feel and make sure you're putting it through the braid. I'm just like literally not through the braid but around the braid. So, and I'm not pulling like super tight. Oh, that thing came out. So I push it back in. And you want to make sure that your braids aren't like, don't do too big. If you have super thick hair, don't do too big clunky braids because it's straight hair. Only do that if you got some like big curly hair, big kinky curly wavy hair, something like that. That's big hair. But if you got straight hair that's supposed to be flat, like, yeah, you don't want to have like a lump. Alright, so I'm just going to take this as far as I can take it. And it's easier when you do one long thread. Because you don't have to keep, like, that was just ridiculous. I normally have 2 threads and that's it. But just because I wasn't standing up, I'm not in my normal position when I usually do this. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see it. I compromised, sacrificed. But then I got it together. And I was like, alright, let me fix this. That's my damn thread. Okay, so we're almost done. So you got to see the raw and uncut. I'm going to have to get another thread for this. I don't think this is going to go. Oh, shoot. I left everything in the other room. Alright, guys. Alright. Let me just... Okay. Do it one more time. Normally go off of the one, but the thing wasn't recording. Alright. And make sure you get the roots. Oh, and since I don't have my edges out, I don't have to straighten my edges. Yes. So excited. Okay. Alright. But I put my bio soak on, hey, before I did all that. Alright, so now, here comes the moment of truth. Where is my comb? Oh, there goes the needle. Ah. Guys, this is carpet, so... And I don't walk with shoes in here. Alright, so taking this out. And pretty much, ooh, I like. I'm going to re-braid it in 2 French braids with the hair in. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I don't know. It may look bad because I can't see far. But it actually isn't that bad. Okay. But yeah. It seems to be a lot. Makes it a lot fuller. I like. I like it. I like it. Got to go to the store. Oh my gosh. And it's like super soft. Like, I tell you, I do not sleep with any, like a bonnet, this hair. I just sleep with a scarf so I can get my edges down and make sure I don't have friction on my natural hair. But I put that scarf, the hair is hanging outside of the scarf and the hair is popping. Popping. Like, really popping. I love it. And it blends in nicely with my hair, so it's not too shiny. It's the right kind of brown. I love it. Oh, I don't know what this looks like, guys. It just looks like black. I hope it looks okay. I'm going to look in my mirror. Let me just take this out first. Because, I mean, of course, this is more like an all-day process. I would give this, if you're doing this in one day, so it took me, on average, about like 20 minutes to braid. So, sorry, it takes 30 minutes to braid because you got to part everything. And then it takes you another 20 minutes to sew it on. And, yeah, so I guess in about like an hour or so. And then if you got to braid your hair and stuff like that, yeah, just think about it like an all-day event. Okay, now I might curl this. But I think if I crimp the rest of the hair, braid up the rest of the hair, then it should be in business. Despite my hair not matching the texture, this hair came out really nice when it's crimped. Just look at it. I can even do like one of these things that you see girls do all the time. Let me try that since I don't have the rest of my hair pinned up. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna have to braid it up. But, oh, okay. So if it was straight, it would be like really popping though. I'm gonna end up straightening it, curling it. But look at it, okay. And what I'm gonna do is just wet it so it just has some crimp. I'm gonna put some gel in my hair. Let me see how that will look. Minus my edges. Oh, get some edge control and you're straight. Oh. Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with everything braided. But, oh, I got one more. Oh, no. But all in all, it took the crimp. So my point was just to show you the U-part wig and how to install it and stuff. So look how nicely, this is straight hair. Look how it took the crimps. Oh my gosh, let me get my hair out the way. Okay, let me get my hair out the way. Look how nicely, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling the waves. Alright, so let me braid my hair and we'll get back to you. Okay, so I wanted to show you the final results. I actually braided my hair, sprayed a little bit. I had a spray bottle, just spritz some water and started braiding, spritz some more water and started braiding, braided 2 French braids going back. So this is how it looks. It's like super, super full. This is only 2 bundles. I like it. I'm just going to continue to French braid it going back. Trying to figure out if I burnt my forehead. Yes, got enough of the leave out, so that's good. What I'm gonna do is kind of run the pressing comb, the flat iron on my edges, or just put some grease to just slip. I'm sure I'm gonna put some grease just to put my edges back, just in case if the wind blows, my edges don't show. Anyway, yeah. So hope you like it. I like it. It's full. This was basically no direct heat. Just, you saw my other video, you'll see. Oh, dang it. I didn't tell you guys. Okay, so what I did was, you have to go to my IG and watch my IG stories so you can see what I did, okay? That's my little secret. Anyway, thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below and let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Alright, so turn on your notifications so you can see any time that I post a video. Alright? Later.
Post a video so you can see anytime I post a video.